Hi, it's Deb Sellers with Douglas Elliman, and I'm here with Kristine Bestler from Guaranteed Rate. She's been in the industry, mortgage lending industry, for over 20 years, is a complete expert, and we're happy to have her. Hi, Kristine.
Hi, and thank you. Can't wait to see what we're going to talk about this week.
I know. Well, we seem to get questions all the time. In this marketplace and in this climate, you have to be pre-approved in order to even see properties. So how can we get buyers pre-approved, and what's the process?
That's a great question. And you are the leader for your buyer. You're the one showing them, okay, here's a good lender because you really need a good lender who's really going to pay attention. They're
100%.
going to listen to what your buyer's goals are. That's number one. And number two, the thing that you're going to want to know, especially if they're self-employed, because that's going to take additional time. So let me give
Right.
you an idea of what I'm referring to. If you have a W-2 borrower, if you are a W-2 borrower out there, your income is fairly simple to calculate. Commission, bonus, there's another layer to it. Self-employed altogether, now we're really talking. Now we're talking a couple of tax returns, profit and loss, and balance sheets, and the last two business bank statements. So to be prepared as a self-employed borrower, get your books up to date. It's the number one thing, because guaranteed we're going to ask you for that profit and loss statement, and this is due to COVID. Okay, we're making sure that, hey, maybe your income's been good for the last 2 years, right, on your returns, but maybe COVID did take a bit of an impact on your business. So your profit and loss will reveal that. Okay, your business bank statements will show us if your income is exceeding over your withdrawals. So these are the things that we're looking at. We're going to want a couple of days to pre-approve you. If you are a self-employed borrower, we want to make sure we do a really good job up front so there's no surprises. W-2 borrowers, I got you. 1 hour. That's fine. But I really do enjoy getting on a Zoom with my borrowers, letting them get a chance to meet me and really listen to their goals and go over some screen sharing on, what we can do and how we can tweak things and make things work better for everybody. Does that help?
It's interesting, because, what would you recommend of, things, the do's and the don'ts when you're trying to get prepared for a loan?
It's a great one. So a do would obviously get pre-approved and have those conversations, hopefully with me. But the don'ts, please don't go out and buy a Range Rover. I've had people do that in the middle of buying a home
What
and
about
they
a
had a
Prius?
choice. Yeah, they have a choice. You can live in your home or you can live in the Range Rover. And that's really not a fun process. So be careful with your credit. Don't be going out there and getting mortgage quotes, new credit cards for new couches for the home you think you're going to buy, and you 6 weeks before you're going to get it delivered, and trying to work out those timelines. Yeah, so don't be doing all different kinds of credit. And it's okay, by the way, to have more than one mortgage person pull your credit in 30 days. It does
Okay,
not
good.
affect your score.
That came up just the other day, and they said, "Oh, I don't want to affect my score because I'm right at that cusp," right?
Yep, you got to
And
be careful.
that's right. And what is that cusp? I mean, what is that standard that people want, that threshold that is the magic number?
Well, it kind of depends on what type of property you're buying or what loan level you're going to be at, right? I mean, if you are at a regular conforming loan size, around that 510, 400, or in California, 765,000, you could be at 680 and still get a decent rate.
Excellent.
But some of those jumbo products, that are over those limits, you really want to be over 700, 720, 740, even better. Here, the tiers, there's tiers in pricing.
Right.
And we can look at your credit report too and kind of help you, especially if you're early on, make suggestions so that maybe we can inch your score up a little bit more by making some changes and therefore be able to afford more and have a better rate.
I love that. That is such good advice. Thank you so much, Kristine. I really appreciate it. I mean, every time we talk, it's just valuable information so that people
Oh,
can really
thanks.
get prepared, to purchase their dream home.
Well,
So
this is
really
what
appreciate it.
excites me in my life. So you got me at a good moment.
Well,
Don't
thank
ask me
you.
how to play piano, though. Not good at that.
Well, we do appreciate it, and we'll be in touch again for next week. Looking forward to it. I have more questions.
I can't wait. Thanks, Deb.
Thanks, Christine.